After hosting dozens of speaking club meetings, I can definitely say that oftentimes non-native English speakers have difficulties to express their thoughts and ideas because they simply don't know what to say. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit about storytelling. I firmly believe that every single one of us has a story to share. The problem is to find this story. So how do we find stories worth sharing? Well, the answer is quite simple. In our everyday life, there's always something interesting happening. Always. Every single day is filled with interesting, compelling, transformational events. And once we start documenting our life, all of a sudden we have a lot of stories to share with people and with the world. And of course, all of this starts with starting a journal. In order to collect stories, we need to write them down every single day. These stories doesn't have to be very long. 1, 2, 3 sentences is more than enough in order to document your life. However, there is a very interesting detail. A story is not just the sequence of events happening in our lives, but it is the combination of events and our emotions. If someone tells you the sequence of events of the things that happen throughout the day, I'm pretty sure that you might get pretty bored. But a good story never leaves you with boredom. A good story always evokes emotions and feelings within your heart. So instead of writing, on September 1st, I met my friend in the grocery store, you can write something like this. I went to the store where I met my old friend. I was so happy to see him because I hadn't seen him for ages. So now this story is filled with events and your emotions, your feelings. If we keep track of our daily events and emotions in our journals or notepad, I guarantee that you will have a lot of stories to share with your friends, with your co-workers, with the world, with communities, and so on. I know that this task is not that easy, and I know that it's easier said than done. But if you want to document your life and if you want to reflect on your life in 10, 20, 50 years, or maybe in 1 year, it will make a very good memory book for you. Like documenting itself is very useful, not only for remembering our life, but also for improving your English speaking skills. If you're watching this video right now, I have a feeling that you are a non-native English speaker who wants to improve your abilities to communicate in English. And when you write stories in English language, oftentimes the words don't come up. And this is the best opportunity to Google them or to find the translation and write the story with the words you need. This is a great way to beautify and cultivate your communication skills. You use the words that are necessary for your unique story. Also, I want to say that English language has a lot of words and phrases that are impossible to memorize in 1 day, in 30 days, and even in 1 year. But as long as you talk about your own experiences and share your personal stories, you will always have the vocabulary you need. All right, I think that's it for today. That was my message. When we talk about our lives, it's important to share stories about our lives as well. And also, I find it very useful to keep your stories as short as possible. the shorter the story is, the better the story is. I think this is the rule everyone must remember. Don't tell long stories. Short story is good enough to keep attention of your listeners and have them engaged. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it has been quite useful for you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you want to improve your English speaking skills and become a better storyteller and speaker in English language. My name is Lisa, and I'll see you in another video.